Hey, what's up, family?
What is going on, everyone?
Happy Sunday!
Look at everybody who's in here. I made the TV too low.
Look
I gotta
at
lower
you,
the volume down here.
beautiful folks. Do you want to raise that guy?
Raising that television is not going to be super easy. We're just going to have to look at him from the top.
What gelatinous mess are you drinking?
I am in the middle of... I'm going to move this up. I'm in the middle of breaking a fast because... I woke up Saturday morning and I was feeling like garbage.
Like sweaty garbage?
No,
Hot, sweaty garbage?
On Saturday morning when I woke up, I felt like super inflamed. I can feel the bloat. My calves hurt. I could see my gut extended. I didn't eat anything bad on Saturday, but between the live stream, having the issues with the power going out and having the issues with
Friday
the internet.
Friday the 13th.
And yeah, Friday the 13th. Didn't think about that. And then our party and then having to get up for my games and stuff. I just decided when I woke up and I didn't feel that way, the best way for me to clear out inflammation from usually lack of sleep, because I had a horrible sleep, is to just fast. And so I was just going to fast the one day, and then last night I was just like, yeah, I'm still not hungry. And then this morning I was like, I'm still not hungry. So I am drinking some beef bone broth.
Okay.
With some turmeric in it.
That's why it's yellow.
Yes, some salt, red and real salt. I've got a tablespoon of butter. I've got a complete tablespoon of MCT oil, because when you're fasted, one of the best ways to break your fast is with MCT oil, because those MCTs go like that to ketones.
Oh, okay.
And it'll help line your gut. And then
gut lining.
I've got, you ready for this?
Okay.
A teaspoon and a half of cayenne pepper.
Oh, I like that. I gotta have a sip of that.
You will not be able to handle that.
You don't think so?
It is a lot.
Challenge accepted.
No, I don't need garlic. I don't want to have garlic. Garlic's got carbs in it too. That has got some kick to it. But what that cayenne pepper is going to do is bump up my metabolism.
Woo!
And then after a live stream, I'm going to actually eat some food. Now, this is actually a bulletproof bone broth is one of the best ways to break a fast.
Good to know. Man, that is
yeah.
Right in the teeth.
It's awesome. So, welcome to day 3 of the 12 days of serving. We missed you guys yesterday.
I missed you so much.
Yeah.
Does that seem too clingy? If I'm oh my gosh, I missed you guys so much. I thought, it was at 5 o'clock, and I was just I miss my family.
Yeah, we did miss you guys yesterday. We just finished filming Keto on the Couch, so some of this may be repeated on Keto on the Couch, but
sorry.
But when you talk to us every single day, we only have so much to talk about. So we're going to ask you guys to lead today's conversation with the comment section.
So what are you doing?
Rachel is dressed kind of weird, as normal.
How? How am I dressed weird?
This is nothing compared to what she was dressed in last night. You have to watch Keto on the Couch for that one.
All right.
Parrot Head Renee said it was so quiet without hearing Rachel's voice yesterday.
Aww. Well, they probably got their ears to heal a little bit. Just
yeah,
have that relaxed day.
Heather said put the recipe for this on the webpage.
Yeah.
I can do that. It's not so much of a recipe. I'm just kind of add this and add that. Pretty much my bulletproof bone broth is always bone broth,
okay,
butter, and then either coconut oil or MCT oil. I still happen to have some MCT oil, which, by the way, Perfect Keto is restocking towards the end of the month for their. If you buy the liquid MCT oil from them, they're restocking the end of the month. I like pure C8 because it goes right to the brain, and then always add turmeric, salt, and I always add cayenne pepper. Then sometimes I'll add some other stuff, but I don't measure anything for the most part. I'm just kind of dumping it in.
Like a mad scientist.
Like a mad scientist. So, let's see. Eileen said, I actually logged in yesterday at 5 o'clock. Sorry.
Man, I just missed you guys so much.
Parrot Head Renee said, I love your laugh and your singing. Heather said she slept until 1 and then watched the Packers game.
Ooh, that is a nice morning. I like that.
Liz said, I did a sous vide goose last night. Came out great.
What? That is fancy pants. I love that. A goose. I've never eaten a goose.
I love goose.
Have you eaten a goose?
Yes.
I don't think I've ever eaten a goose.
Red Wine said, Joe, I need my deer outfit back.
I do like that. I wore it last night.
Tara said she has a pot of chili on the stove for her husband this afternoon. I'm traveling on Wednesday and Thursday, so I always try to make him something to eat that I can't eat.
Wow, that's a really nice thing to do.
That's awesome. And Heather ordered Christmas gifts online.
I am behind.
We are way behind.
I need to get some Christmas gifts, but then my 19-year-old son proposed that he would like some Lego sets. I'm like, wait, what? I guess I should be excited though, because I get to buy toys.
That's true. So let's get back to the 12 days of serving. So, yep, today's day 3. Today is do something for somebody who is a first responder. It could be military, police,
firefighters.
Even writing a letter to somebody in the militaries overseas. I mean, I know that they, this is a time of the year where they struggle. They're away from their family. I actually had stopped at Wawa on my way home from church, and there was a police officer there, and I bought him lunch. Because I know that our Wawa gives them coffee for free, but I bought his lunch.
I heard the coolest one this morning was from our friends who 4 years ago, to be exact, a bunch of paramedics delivered their baby girl, and so they brought back their 4-year-old baby girl to say thank you herself with her own voice and give them big hugs, like, thanks for helping me come into this world.
That's pretty cool.
I thought that was a really cool way to say thank you to first responders.
So what are you guys up to? Let's talk about while we wait for you guys to give some responses. So tomorrow we're going to be back at 5 o'clock. Wednesday, 5 o'clock, right? Or Tuesday's 5 o'clock. Wednesday's 5 o'clock. Thursday's 8 o'clock Eastern time.
Yes.
Friday's going to be 5 o'clock. Saturday will be noon because we have church.
Yes.
And then on Christmas, I'm thinking New Year's already. On Christmas Eve, I know this is early, but we are going to live stream at 9 a.m. Eastern time for a few reasons. Number one,
we're going to the Star Wars movie.
I was going to say it's a holiday and we want to be able to have everybody enjoy their holidays. But yes, we're going to the Star Wars movie.
Priority.
And yes, the movie is coming out the end of the week.
But we can get tickets to that.
Well, it's not even that. It's our movie theater. We have that Movie Co. They're half price on Tuesdays. So, why not pay only $5? It's not even half price. It's $5 to go to the movies on Tuesdays.
But my brother already got his a week and a half ago. And it's actually challenging to get good seats now for opening week.
So we're going to go see Star Wars at the very first show of the day, which is probably 11 o'clock. And then our church is doing service in the park, so we have to do that.
And I'm hoping that we're still working on getting that live streamed
on the church website.
Live streamed. So that in case somebody would like to see a holiday service, it's available.
Yeah, so we're trying to. I know they're trying to do that on the church website, but you know what? Live streaming from a park, kind of hard. You need to have good internet and stuff like that. So I know they're working on it.
Ooh, Slapstick said that he made the sweet potato casserole and nobody believed that there was no sugar and no sweet potatoes in it.
No one at dinner believed me about the sweet potato casserole not having sugar with sweet potatoes in it, nor did they believe the fudge was sugar-free.
That's a huge win.
Yeah, when you can get a keto, it's been a long day.
It's such a Treato.
When you can get a non-keto person to enjoy a keto treat, you know it's a hit.
That's a challenge.
Lisa is walking her doggy in the park while she's watching us.
Aww.
Janice said, hey, everyone, hoping you have a blessed day.
I hope you're having a blessed day.
Liz said, Keto Chow's chicken soup turmeric MCT.
That is good. That is awesome. Mm-hmm. You always add a lot of extra salt usually when you have the Keto Chow chicken.
Yeah. Sylvia said, hello from all the way from Warsaw, Poland.
Oh, you're home for Christmas. Oh, my goodness. I know your family is tickled pink that you were there. Yeah. What a treat. What was your first thing that you wanted to see when you got home to Poland? What was the first thing you wanted, besides your family's face, obviously?
That's a good question. Parrothead Renee said she made bacon in the oven for the first time today. A giant sheet of thick cut heaven. Ooh. Can't believe I've never tried it that way.
Oh, that's nice. I like making the bacon,
plus it's not as messy. But now I've got the Blackstone, so I'm going to be doing a whole bunch of it out there.
Going to make big batches of purse bacon.
Karen said MCT oil doesn't agree with her.
It is definitely something that if you
have to work your way into it if you're new to it, yeah.
So even if somebody says, like, put a tablespoon or a half a teaspoon or whatever, like, just start out really, really slow.
Yeah, one thing people don't realize, again, because of the way your body handles MCTs, which are their medium chain triglycerides, and because they're shorter chains, your body handles them differently, and it is... Especially if you're not used to it, you kind of get a little bit of a high feeling.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like overdoing an energy drink.
Exactly. Too much coffee.
They go right into ketones. It's like having like double caffeine. Plus, if you take too much of it, it affects your gut. So you have to kind of work your way into it. I've been doing it for 3 years.
Works like a white tornado.
Plus, I kind of don't mind bathroom pyrotechnics.
Oh, we don't share that. But it is kind of something that a lot of people can have... kind of mixed feelings about, because a lot of times on keto, people are like, I don't think I'm going to the bathroom enough. And, well, one thing, you don't have as much waste.
Right.
Like literal waste. Your body is using a lot more of the food that you're fueling it with. But with keto, sometimes going to the bathroom is a little bit more challenging. So,
and I like going to the bathroom.
MCT oil does help with that.
Debbie said Legos are a good stress relief project.
Very true. And I don't want to I did get a really cool thing at Tuesday Morning. Do you guys have Tuesday Morning? Tuesday Morning is kind of a really cool store that's just got, it's like Ross and TJ Maxx. It's just got like a hodgepodge of everything. But I found, because Anthony and his girlfriend really enjoy crafting and doing games and such like that, I found a vase. It's a vase.
Is this a Christmas present? Because they watch us.
I don't know if Sarah does.
Okay.
So it's a vase, and on the outside of it is a puzzle. So when you put the puzzle together, it's an active vase that you could use.
Nice.
But it's also a puzzle.
You know what the scary part is about Tuesday Morning? It's a hodgepodge store, and they're more organized than TJ Maxx.
It is.
I cannot stand TJ Maxx because I hate having to go through everything to find what I want.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like you go look at it, look for a dress for Rachel or a shirt, and it's like, I want to see everything in one, and nope. Like, here's a large, here's a medium, here's an extra large, here's a double extra small, and here's a blue one, a yellow one. And I'm like, I don't want to have to go through the rack. I want to go exactly what I want, and that's what I'm getting.
Well, it's kind of funny because it's like, here's an evening gown, and here is a very casual outfit, and here is a mini skirt, and here is a prom dress.
All crammed in on a rack that is way too small for the amount of stuff they have on it.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Tara said, Legos are fun. I love all puzzles.
It is fun. He was asking for the really tiny ones, like the nanos. And I'm like, my fingers are too fat to even use those.
Heather is letting her veteran Phil play Xbox and gave him a big smooch.
Oh, wow. Giving him, like, full control of the TV set, the remote control, like, oh, that's nice.
I think I should get that today.
Man.
Tara said, I met an officer in our neighborhood who was doing a wellness check around the street. I gave him a gift card so he can have lunch.
Wow, that is so nice.
Liz wants to know, is Wawa a real store or a nickname for Walmart? Wawa is a gas station.
It is a gas station?
It's from the Northeast, mostly like Pennsylvania area. And some people will argue that their food is better than a restaurant. Or it's a restaurant in a gas station.
Yeah.
I wouldn't quite go that far, but they do have really good food. They make fresh subs. They have all kinds of food. Really pleasant atmosphere.
The servers
good prices.
Are really, really nice.
Yeah. Rachel and I were talking about, because we know, I go into Wawa every single day. Like, Anthony gets something for breakfast. Rachel will get a coffee.
Their coffee is fantastic if you've ever had Wawa coffee.
Yeah. So I go there every day. So we were kind of talking about, we're going to do the Bless a Cashier Day. We're going to do it on
Christmas.
On Christmas. We're going to kind of double up on our Christmas. Because, there's a lot of them that have to work there.
On Christmas morning.
And on Christmas morning.
Super classy.
So, we're going to go to Wawa and we're going to buy everybody that's working in Wawa on Christmas morning breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to be like, hey, it stinks you have to be here today.
It does stink.
Yeah.
Want them to know they're loved.
Let's see. Melanie said, I made it.
You made it.
Yvette said, Wawa is a gas station in the East. Yeah. Slapstick said, I just started the Star Wars movie episode 4 for my 6-year-old. He's already asking me questions. I know nothing about Star Wars.
Send them to us.
Send them to us.
We would love to get to train this young Padawan in the ways of the Force.
And episode 4 is the second best Star Wars movie.
Well, at least he's starting them with
At least
4.
you're starting in the right order. Don't listen to anybody. You don't start Star Wars with episode 1. You start with episode 4. You go 4, 5, 6, then you go back. You can skip over 1 because 1 is horrible. Watch 2 and 3, and then watch the new ones. Just don't even bother about 1.
Don't
that
follow the Joe GPS. You'll be lost.
But yeah, start with episode 4. That's the first one. Empire Strikes Back is the greatest Star Wars movie ever made.
I like Return of the Jedi the best.
Return of the Jedi is up there too. It's kind of like, I can't figure out what's number 2, Return of the Jedi or A New Hope. They're both really good. But
I'm very much hoping that maybe this one will be the best of them all.
Okay. Parrothead Renee said nothing beats Buc-ee's in Texas.
Buc-ee's. Walmart is sometimes called Wally World.
Yep.
Like we call Target Target.
Eileen said your fudge is an addiction, Joe.
Thank you for trying that recipe.
That cayenne pepper's starting to hit me. Mel Matthews said love the hat and glasses.
Thank you very much.
Liz said I've got to make that sweet potato casserole. It is really good.
It is very tasty.
If you like sweet potato casserole, like it is amazing. There's nothing to mess with.
Keto Connect.
Chris said I actually made it for the first time in like a week.
Welcome, Mr. Chris.
How is your leg, Chris?
Yes.
I gotta put this to the side because like I'm not gonna be able to get through a live stream with all that cayenne pepper.
Oh my goodness.
So Chris sent me a picture the other day that he dropped a safe on his leg. On the same day that I got hit in the face with a board. You didn't even have a good story. I really was hoping I had at least had a good story.
You're like injury buddies. Was that Friday the 13th too?
That was Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th. Yep. Internet issues. Everybody getting injured. Crazy.
Miss Miriam is on. She said, "Hey guys."
Hey, what's up, Miss Miriam?
Ed said he lives just north of Warsaw, Indiana, rather.
India.
Slapstick said I made Joe's peanut butter fudge and I used a variant of Keto Challenge mint fudge recipe to make mocha fudge and chow fudge. Allulose is amazing. I love allulose, especially when it comes to like being able to like caramelize it and stuff.
It's still new in her life.
Yep. Deborah said hello, love.
Hey Deborah.
Hello, love y'all's videos. Love keto.
I love all those avocados.
A Keto Mom said MCT oil needs digestive enzymes to go with it. Hungry Heath wants to know if I got a bacon press. I did not get a bacon press. Do I need a bacon press?
Should he get a bacon press?
Should I get a bacon press?
Anything that Heath says, just get it.
I just bought a tortilla press because I'm trying to figure out a good corn tortilla.
Heath was posting some videos, like catching up on all of his like journals from like their trips and stuff.
Right.
Everything that gentleman makes is delicious looking. I just want him to come over and like make some steaks. His steaks look crazy good. Like, have you thought about opening up a steakhouse, sir?
Now, don't let Chris get ahead of me here.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So Debbie said, here we go with the poop convo.
Always. I am so sorry. It goes
Colleen
south
said,
quick. Get in, it goes south.
I made 2 keto chow recipes yesterday, the mint meltaways and the toffee almond fudge. I think that was the second was called. The mint meltaways are amazing.
We have not tried the mint meltaways yet.
No, I have not.
We got to try it because that is not the first person that has said that they are like life-changing.
I just got Nurse Cindy's recipe for those brownie things.
You got to share that.
Those. Yeah.
Can we share those?
I believe we can.
Because it's made with mozzarella.
Yes.
It's chocolate, but mozzarella.
Heather said, I love Tuesday morning.
It's amazing.
Tamara said, did Joe say, what did he say he was drinking? I am drinking a bone broth with MCT butter, turmeric, cayenne pepper, and salt in it.
And I believe, I did take a sip of it, and I believe I've grown 3 inches of chest hair.
Yeah, it's got a teaspoon and a half of cayenne pepper in it.
It will grow chest hair.
I'm doing that to break a fast. I'm on a 48-hour fast. And then in a little while, I'm going to eat. Parrothead said there was a long incident 1 block down from me about 3 a.m. Several fire ambulance police. I walked a case of water down the road to them as they were working for over an hour.
Oh my gosh, that is awesome.
It's awesome. Miriam likes Tuesday mornings.
Yes, it's incredible. There's like so much cool stuff there.
Liz said, do most people get the brain boost from MCT? I don't remember feeling anything different. It just depends on how acclimated to you are. Like, it doesn't bother me as much anymore unless I'm, like, seriously fasted. But I do MCTs almost every single day. But a brand new person, sometimes, like I said, you get, like, that kind of high feeling because it's going right to ketones and you're not used to it.
I don't usually use, like, MCT every single day except for whatever is in the Keto. Mm-hmm. But usually on Sunday mornings when I am leaving the house before 5 a.m., I usually will add an extra, MCT to my coffee in the morning, and it usually gives me a little pep in my step.
Yeah, and that's why I tell people, though, I mean, if you're thinking about exogenous ketones, you can get the same effect that you get from exogenous ketones by drinking some MCT, and it lasts a lot longer.
Oh, my gracious. Miss Tamara's, like, little profile picture is Baby Yoda.
Anne said she hasn't been in TJ Maxx in years. I'm not sure I'm missing anything. You're not.
No, it's... I went in there trying to find a throw, okay? Oh, my Lord.
I mean, they have some good deals on clothes, but people go in there and buy a lot of food stuff. I'm kind of suspect of that.
Some of it, like, it looks like it's been there for quite some time.
Yeah. And that's usually, like Chris has talked about, like the pink salt. If you're getting a giant, like, 3-pound container of pink salt in TJ Maxx for $4, most likely it's not real pink salt.
Well, they had a chocolate Easter bunny in there the last time, and, I mean... It's Christmas time. So how long has that been there?
Keto Mom said TJ Maxx is not something I miss.
I mean, it's not bad. It's interesting. There's usually cute toys. It's a great place to get discounted toys.
Ann said eastern part of Pennsylvania, western part is enemy territory, Sheetz and not Wawa.
Wawa just has such a nice variety of things, and like I said, the people are just so nice, and it has the best coffee.
Yeah.
Are we frozen? I see us not moving. Are we not moving?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh.
What happened?
Frozen. You are frozen. What is the hullabaloo?
Is it the camera?
We hear you still.
Okay.
Oh, glad. So, man, I'm so glad I didn't miss this part. So you can still, just can't see our faces? Hit it, my fix it for anything. We can hear you. Hello.
Why is the camera doing that?
Oh, my goodness.
Let's do this. Can we change the camera?
You are good ventriloquist. Is that it?
Can you see us now? It's the camera froze.
Wow, that was wild.
We can use the laptop camera. Can everybody see it? Are we moving now?
Can you see me? How many fingers am I holding up?
I'm going to check the camera.
It's a giant conference call. You're back. Hello and welcome. I'm looking at the wrong place. It's this.
It's the computer.
Okay. Hello.
You can go ahead and talk. I'm going to try and readjust the camera.
All right, so let me look at some comments. All right. Is it not going? 4. Oh, okay. Yes, you're right. Exactly. 4 fingers. Fantastic. Good job. We always have to have something go wrong, right? It wouldn't be a Too Crazy Ketos live stream if something didn't get, like, hijacked and jacked up.
Yeah, the camera's going to have to be restarted. So we're just going to use the laptop camera.
So that's
the webcam.
So that's it.
So I don't remember where we were at.
So have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
I did turn it off and back on again. And it's
Unplug it and plug it back in. So we have a friend that, Bones, who is in tech support, and he says plug it in like unplug it and plug it back in at least 57 times a day. Like, that is a lot of times the problem.
Well, I know it's always the problem with the internet. Just restart your internet.
Just restart it.
Chris said you need to start singing Frozen songs.
Let it go. Let it go.
Janice said allulus and swerve are the same. No, the allulus and swerve are not the same. Swerve is usually erythritol. Allulose is actually made from sugar. It's a type of sugar, but it's not digested the same. I hit it to fix it. I'm trying to go back so that I didn't miss anything. Miriam says she likes TJ Maxx because they have weird sizes like tall jeans.
And I need tall jeans. Yes, I am high-waisted. My waist falls right below my shoulder line, basically.
Right.
I am so high-waisted that, yes, it is very challenging to find jeans that fit in my waist, but also are long enough for my legs. Where is your go-to place for jeans?
Let's see. Chris said they're getting dinner ready for Miriam's family, so I don't have a laptop handy for commenting.
Oh.
Good. Parrothead Renee said, anyone ever go to At Home Store? It's like a Sam-sized Hobby Lobby on steroids.
Oh,
they have everything.
Man, I need that. We have what is that one? Home Goods. We have Home Goods, and that place is gorgeous. I need them to come and, like, decorate my house.
Yeah. Tamara said, Baby Yoda, any of you guys watching The Mandalorian on Disney+?
Yes.
Rachel is watching it. I refuse to watch it until all of the episodes are done so that I could then, like, binge watch the
It's so good. Oh, my gosh. I don't know how you are waiting.
It's easy. I want to binge watch the entire thing.
It's so good, isn't it, Tamara? Like, it's so good. But I definitely want every single thing that's coming out for Baby Yoda.
They just started releasing stuff.
I know.
Somebody in our Facebook just put out
it's
OtterBox
to look a lot like Christmas.
iPhone cases.
With
Star
Baby?
Wars. No, not Baby Yoda.
Oh, but Star Wars because of the movie.
Yeah, I ordered one.
Yeah. Why are you telling me?
I didn't order it for you. I ordered it for me. I ordered Boba Fett.
Oh.
You don't like Boba Fett.
Well, I mean, I like him okay, but
you can have mine. Oh, that's what we were talking about. We were talking about Wawa. So about 2 years ago, I guess I said 2 years ago?
Maybe.
Wawa started opening up down here, and they've, like, dedicated, like, they're going to open, like, 500 Wawas or something like that.
Their gas is cheap.
And in Florida, and they literally on every corner. Like, I'm thinking that it's from like our house, there's 5 of them that I know of, like, on our way to the church, and the church is only 15 minutes. You know, like that. They're building another one, like literally around the corner from the one they just built.
Because we need one.
You know, it's
an extra one.
They just have become so popular. I mean, that they've got good food. The gas is usually cheaper than anyone else. And I don't have a diesel truck anymore, but this is something that like really makes me feel good for diesel guys, because anybody who drives a diesel truck knows usually you go to a gas station, one pump has a diesel, and then you get somebody who decides, I'm going to pull up and I'm going to park in that spot and go in and get food, and I'm not even going to get gas.
Oh, no. I'm going to park here, and I'm going to get my food, I'm going to eat my food there.
And while sitting and blocking the one diesel
And I'm going to read a book, and
yeah.
I'm going to hold a Bible study, and I'm going to go shopping for a while, and then I'm going to get a ride someplace else, and we're going to go to the movies, and then I'll come back and get my car.
Well, the nice thing about Wawa is every single pump, at least down here, every pump has diesel in it. So if you're a diesel driver, it's awesome because you don't have to wait for the one diesel pump.
I still have to remember every single time what side my pump is on. Every time I forget, and I pull in to the wrong side.
Tara said White House black market for loft for jeans.
Oh my gosh, I love White House Black Market. Their stuff is so pretty. Everything in there is gorgeous.
Parrothead Renee said, you sound stuffy. Are you getting sick?
Okay, so here's the thing. I got those lamb balls. We got the sheep balls that you're supposed to do the laundry with, because I'm trying to cut out the fabric softener like y'all suggested.
So I have a question. Did you use fabric softener and then the balls?
No.
Did you really not use fabric softener?
I did it.
I'm proud of you.
I just balls. I just kept it strictly balls. And so Joe said because I wanted a smell of some sort.
Right.
He put some lavender drops on the balls. There was like 6 balls.
Yeah, I put like 2 drops of a lavender essential oil on her.
Apparently,
but one that actually is made for laundry balls.
It smelled so delicious that I really took it in. Just was like, and it made all of my laundry smell really good. And I had washed the reindeer outfit that Joe had worn the other day, and I wore it for church last night. And so I was just enveloped in whatever essential oil that you used, and I think that I'm allergic to it. I think that, like, it's making my nose.
I think you just got it up inside of your nose.
I think
I will say this.
Smelled it too hard.
I pulled the laundry out of the dryer.
Yes.
For all you guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Because those towels are, like, super fluffy, and they've never been like that before.
So we're going to order more balls.
I already did. We ordered more
Yeah.
because the bottom line is we do like 35 loads of laundry a week.
It's a lot.
No kidding. We do that much laundry a week.
But I definitely took you guys up on your recommendation, and where Joe couldn't make the argument, you guys convinced me. So he actually said yesterday, like, I am so thankful for our Two Crazy Ketos family because, like, finally they made you see the light. So, like, yeah, I totally trust you guys.
Thank you, Chris, and everybody else. Now we just got to get Miriam on board. Slapstick said for jeans, Goodwill, losing weight too fast to buy from anywhere else. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that was
that's best.
The best thing. When you're losing weight, go to the thrift store because you're only going to be in those clothes for 2, 3, 4 weeks. So
it's brilliant.
Best thing to do.
Yep.
Denise said even petite jeans are too long for her.
Yes.
Debbie is watching The Mandalorian.
Two.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so you're fun sized. Moss from the IT crowd.
I'm skipping right there. And Chris is trying to give you stuff about Mandalorian, and I don't trust him.
Ooh.
He's trying to spill the beans on something.
I love it.
Heather said they're thinking about getting Disney Plus.
I think that it's honestly a fantastic value for what you're getting. Okay, so I guess we are looking the other way as far as Disney having a monopoly. Like, they totally have a monopoly. They own all of Marvel. They've got all of ESPN. You get all of the Disney movies. Now, there were some of the Disney movies, like, I was looking for, because I'm a huge Disney fan, and so I was looking for some of the harder ones to find, like Summer Magic with Haley Mills. That's an older movie. I don't know if any, like, mega nerdy Disney fans out there that there are, but that's not on Disney Plus. There are some movies like that, like Happiest Millionaire. That's not on Disney Plus, but there are a lot. And what I thought was a very cool feature was that you can break it down by decade.
Yeah.
So if you want to watch just the things that are in the 1930s, just the things that are in the 1950s, I love and want to have the kids watch all the things in the 1970s. I loved like the Apple Dumpling Gang and all of those type of movies, and those are all on there.
Yeah. I actually just on iTunes bought Toy Story 4.
Did you feel foolish?
No, someone in church was like, why would you buy it? And I'm like, because I own the first 3. How do I not buy the first?
That's an OCD thing. You just want to see the full set
I have to have the full set. That's why I bought The Last Rambo. Which, if you haven't seen The Last Rambo, if you're a Rambo fan, you have got to watch The Last Rambo. It wraps up everything so well, and you have to see The Last Rambo. I mean, it's not as good as the second Rambo, but it's a good movie.
It's not a kid movie.
Definitely the end scene is not a kid scene.
No, and I don't think that he turns his neck in the entire movie.
Well, that's because he hurt his neck when he filmed Expendables.
He's like, hey, how's it going? And someone talks to him, and he turns his whole body to them.
But there's a guy at church who does a movie group where he finds like different Bible studies based on movies.
Yeah.
And he came to me today. He goes, there's a Bible study group, a Bible study on The Last Rambo.
So you can find one for Rambo, and they also had like a discussion one for Joker.
Yeah, he's doing one for Joker in his group this semester, and he's going to do Rambo.
I know. So he said that he was trying to find like what are all of the different movies he should do, and he says, I'm going to do Joker and Rambo, and then in the middle, I'm going to do like Pixar ones.
Yeah. So Eileen said she's with me waiting on so she can binge it. Tamara said, Joe, you binger? Yeah, I love The Mandalorian. Yvette said, we got snow today, so it's beginning to look like Christmas.
That's beautiful. We are really praying that it cools down and we get some cool weather at least.
Tara said it's supposed to snow here tonight, Yvette, but then it's supposed to melt tomorrow.
Isn't it magical?
Chris said, so do my kids after I edit to be safe for them.
That's nice.
John Wilkinson said, Wawa also stocks non-ethanol gas, a bit more expensive than regular, but better for small engines.
Wow.
Yes, that's where I actually run that in my mowers. It is a lot more expensive. It's like almost $1 a gallon more here, but those small engines, for anybody who knows, if you have weed eaters, things like that, the ethanol just eats up the carburetor gaskets, and then it becomes an expensive repair.
Yeah.
Janice, we don't have Wawa in Louisiana where I live.
Do you have Cumberland Farms? I like Cumberland Farms too.
Joe, on your dashboard, the picture of the pump has an arrow pointing to the correct side of your car where your gas hole is, Rachel. Joe, wow. I need you to send us an email at twoCrazyKetos@gmail.com with your address because you won the Keto Crate.
Yeah.
I haven't heard from you.
We've got some
If
goodies.
you don't want it, let us know and we'll give it away.
We've got some goodies coming your way. Yes, he does want it. There's Max Mallows coming in those.
Tamara said the actor who's the Mandalorian is from Game of Thrones, the guy who got his head squished by the mountain.
Really? I did not realize that. I didn't put that together that's who it was.
I'm not watching it.
Oh my gosh.
Melanie said your dashboard shows your side that your gas tank is on.
Man, I feel like everybody knows this but me.
Juan said, and Wales has ethanol-free gas. It's good for small engines, tools, and mowers.
Yeah.
Chris said, Rachel, there's an arrow by the gas gauge that tells you what side of the car the fuel is on. It's really handy for rental cars.
Dang it. I even have to have that, like this new car doesn't have the compass. Like my last car was telling you, you're going north, you're going west. Like, I need this
Rachel
help.
will be used to this car right about when we get rid of it, because we're thinking about like selling it to one of the boys. But then by then she'll be used to it. But she does constantly come to me and say, "Hey, there's a big yellow flashing light on the dashboard. Does that mean anything?" I'm like, "What does it look like? A deflated tire." It means you have a deflated tire.
I'll never forget when my dad asked me after I had gotten my first car, and he said, "You know, you've never talked to me about getting an oil change. Have you ever seen like a little oil can come up, like a light on your dashboard?" And I said, "Oh yeah, Daddy, it came up, but it's okay now. It fixed itself. It went off." And he was like, "If it has gone out, that means it's that far past like getting an oil change." Like, oh my gracious.
Karen said those balls make a lot of noise. Fortunately, our dryer's in the garage, and second of all, we load that dryer so heavy.
Well, it's not.
You're not going to hear it as much.
No, but it's not a plastic one.
No, we bought the wool one.
Yeah, it's the wool balls.
Denise said, "Look at your gas gauge, Rachel. There's an arrow on the side that has your gas tank on it."
I'm gonna look for it now.
Heather said, "Are you getting good quality essential oils?" Yeah, we have some good ones. But you wanted to order some doTERRAs, didn't you?
I did want to order some doTERRAs.
Does any of our subscribers or
doTERRA salespeople? Because I'd rather give you guys the money.
Molly said, "Rachel, whatever side on your dash has the gas tank empty is the side of the gas tank."
What?
That one I didn't even know.
Brilliant!
Y'all
are
really
so
true?
smart.
Is that really true? If you have full empty, so the gas isn't? No, because that's not right. Because my gas gauge is on the passenger side on my truck, but it goes full to empty on my truck.
No, I think at least for mine, I think
maybe it's different on a truck.
I think that it's exactly right.
Janice said, "I put lavender essential oils on my balls." Ed said, "Where is our reminder monitor for thumbs up?" Rachel's not here today. So please do us a favor and hit the like button and the thumbs up button. Let's see. Listen, vitamin C, 3,000 milligrams a day.
Ooh, Janice has like 50 different bottles of essential oils. That's neat. What is your favorite flavor? What's your favorite smell?
Is this my drink? Did you open my drink?
I did not. You just put it over there. Oh, speaking of which, I get cheese.
Oh.
Cheese.
I dropped my cheese.
Balls?
Chris said balls.
They're not really I mean, they really look kind of like testicles because they're not balls, they're ovals.
Yeah. Lisa said, "I tried the wool dryer balls with lavender last night, but there was a lot of static, more than the plastic dryer balls. Do you notice a difference?" We've never tried the plastic ones. I I didn't know that part of the thing about those things are also that it should make your clothes dry faster because...
White cheddar today.
Oh, is it?
It's a white cheddar day.
Parrothead Renee said when I was dropping lots of weight, I bought Old Navy jeans because they were cheap and they had lots of fit types.
You are so right. I love that Old Navy jeans. Now this is a pro tip. Go and find out, no matter what size you are right now, what is your Old Navy type, because usually your body type stays the same. Like one of mine is a rock star and the other one is sweetheart. That looks decent on me. I look terrible in like the low rider jeans. Low rider jeans are not for Rachel. Like, I mean, there's too much junk in my trunk. So no matter what size I am, that is the style that looks good with my body shape. And I love that about Old Navy because it's not like one look fits all.
Right.
Because we're all built differently.
Let's see. Gigi said, "Hey, Joe and Rachel. Rachel, you look beautiful."
Oh, thank you.
Heath said, "Rachel should like this. I'm about to record a recipe video making moink balls."
Moink balls. What is a moink ball?
I don't know.
What's in a moink ball? They have dryer balls at Walmart.
Yeah.
I need to look for even the plastic ones.
Well, I got them so cheap on Amazon, though. I mean, I paid $6.98 for 6 of them, and it had like 15,000 positive reviews. I don't know.
Crazy.
A keto mom wants a Muppet Family Christmas on Disney Plus, but that'll probably never happen.
You know, yeah, there's always like something that's missing. I really was hoping, because there are a lot of Muppet shows on the Disney Plus. Mm-hmm. I was really hoping that they would have the old Muppet show. Remember that? Remember the Muppet Show? Like during the 70s and stuff? And
you know how old I am, right?
I know. But
I grew up with it.
But
we watched it during the week.
But those old episodes are not there. But the Great Muppet Caper is on Disney Plus, and I love that movie. That is a great one. That's my favorite. Even though the Muppets Take Manhattan is really, really good, but the Great Muppet Caper is just my favorite.
So Denise said, "My kids call me Mama Smurf. I'm 4'11". They also call me a gnome and Onpay Loompa. Bad kids."
Oh my gosh, but you're so beautiful. That's amazing, though. I think that's so cute.
A keto mom said, "Yells for Steven. Joe's talking about Rambo again, Steven." What's wrong with Rambo? It's a great movie.
We love Rambo.
Heather said, "I don't think any Rambo movie is kid friendly."
That is true. Yeah.
But the end scene of the last one's really not
gruesome.
It's gruesome. It's awesome, but it's gruesome. Yeah, Liz said, "Hungry Heath, what is moink balls?"
I can't wait to find out what a moink ball is.
Lisa Daniel said, "I started thrifting when I started losing weight, and now I'm a lifetime thrifter. I find the nicest clothes sometimes."
I am totally hooked on thrifting.
I was going through, it was like that. Remember we used to go to that place in Miami, and we had found this place in Miami that had clothes still with the tags on it. I was getting like Lucky jeans for $5.
I tell you what, when we go to different places this coming year, we need to work in a thrift day. And whoever wants to go thrifting, let's go thrifting in different states. That would be awesome.
Slapstick said, "I haven't seen Rambo yet. I was waiting on all of them to complete so I can binge watch." Well, it's complete now.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's so good. I actually even like Rambo. I have to give it to Sylvester Stallone. I mean, I know he's making like dude movies, like movies for guys, for real. But they're always very interesting. I enjoy them. Was there any Rambo that you just didn't like?
Not this last one, the one before that. Rambo 4.
Okay.
He only made it a few years ago.
Yeah.
The best one was the second one.
You think so?
The best one was the second one where he goes back to Vietnam. The third one was really good where he goes to Afghanistan. And the first one was good too. But the fourth one, which was made just a few years ago, that one's not very good.
There was like 2 of the Rockies that I could have done without.
No, I like all of his movies. I mean, I was talking to somebody yesterday about
Creed was good.
The fact that he's been able to bring back with a whole new storyline with Creed, and it's really good.
I feel like he's been underestimated his entire life.
You just look at some of the movies that he made, though. But even they were those when you first saw them, like, this is just ridiculous. Like, Stop, my mom will shoot.
Oh, I love that movie, though.
Oscar.
I love that movie.
But when you first saw it, like, years ago, you're like, this is, like, Sylvester Stallone's not a comedian. But now you go back, and you're like, this is actually pretty good. It's one of those so stupid you have to laugh movies.
Was it, like, no, the worst one is, what is it, Rhinestone? It's him and Dolly Parton.
Yes.
In, like, a competition to see, like, can she turn him into a singer?
Yeah, I remember that one.
It's awful.
It's just you have to appreciate his story though, because again, he had to sell his dog because he was so broke, and then he wrote Rocky with the stipulation as like, I want you guys to make the movie, but I have to be in it. And every studio house was like, no, you can't talk. We're not letting you be Rocky. They wanted other people to be Rocky. And he turned down a lot of money for it, and then ended up taking like a ridiculous like $10,000 because that was the only studio that would let him be in it. And now he's worth $400 million.
So he
had to sell his dog to pay his bills.
We're all over the place with movies right now. So we're watching Rambo, and at the same time, we are binge watching all of the Downton Abbeys to remind ourselves before we watch the Downton Abbey movie, like what happened in Downton Abbey. So out of curiosity, we're like, how much is Sylvester Stallone worth, and how much is Maggie Smith worth? He's worth like $400 million, and she's worth like $18 million. And
who's made more movies?
But and it's amazing, and she's an amazing actress in her realm of influence.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Joe said, oh, that's wonderful. I was donating blood at the time, and they had no reception.
Oh, good. Okay, so just email us.
Yeah. Chris said, True Crazy Keto, see what happened when you skip comments. I wasn't spoiling anything, just talking about actor. I didn't say you were spoiling. I said, I don't trust that you're not spoiling something, Chris. I saw you talking about Mandalorian, and I'm like, I'm skipping right past this.
Pedro Pascal.
What?
That's the actor's name.
Oh, okay.
He's super cute.
Yvette said, I prefer the beach too, but I like snow for Christmas.
Oh, absolutely. Except for, you know what's nice about snow? It's not going home with you in your bathing suit.
It was snowing again in kids ministry today.
Beach sand.
I forgot my camera though.
We've got to tape it.
I know. I meant to bring my camera and I forgot it. Miriam, see, here you go. Another thing you have in common with Miriam. She said, Rachel, I never noticed the arrow on my car either.
I just feel like me and Miriam would be the best at, like, being roommates, right?
Hey, Keto Mom, figure out what side the gas pump is on. So even Rachel can do it.
Oh, that'd be a good video idea.
Heather said, I know north, south, east, and west, but I do not know my left from my right.
My mom always, when she turns, she uses her left hand to make the L, and that's how she always remembers left.
Tara said she's like you. She needs a compass in her car. She's a landmark driver.
I am really bad outside of Florida because at least I have east for me to find the beach. Like, and you can feel it. If you're from Florida, I know this sounds very weird, but you feel east. Like, I actually feel where the beach is. So that helps me find the other way because I do not feel north, south, or west. So east is actually helpful. But when I lived in Washington, D.C. and Virginia, I was lost. Totally lost. All the time. All of it.
I don't even know what to say. I'm a landmark driver too, though. I mean, people say to me, like, I couldn't tell you the address of anything. I couldn't tell you how to get, like, turned on. I can't even tell you, like, how to get to our house. I tell people, here's how you get to our house. You drive down Coconut Creek Parkway. When you see the pizza place on the left-hand side, you make a right. I mean, that's
if they
that's
close
how
that
I drive.
Pizza Hut, though.
The worst part was this. When we were still a mobile campus at church, in the same complex, actually the next complex over, there was an adult bookstore that had a giant, like, highway billboard sign over it. And people would say to us, how do you get to the church office? And I'm like, drive down the road until you see this giant billboard for an adult bookstore.
Yeah.
And we're right next door.
Yeah. I mean, it was the easiest way to give directions and be most accurate, but it was funny to watch.
I was so glad when we left that building.
But it was funny to watch other people try to give directions without using the billboard.
Yeah, try not using the billboard. It's just like
be direct.
200 feet, like, wide.
Look for the big sex sign.
Oh,
Young Living. That's another oil place.
Heather sells Young Living. Okay.
Oh, awesome. Oh, Janice sells doTERRA. Awesome.
Colleen said Utah has all the good stuff: Keto Chow, Redmond's, and what is
seriously?
YL? You also have
Young Living.
Young Living. You have Nush is there. I believe Lecanto is Lecanto there?
Utah has all the cool guys.
I'm wondering, Chris, you're in Utah, but is there like special like tax discounts for having businesses in Utah? Like I know Vegas, like there's no corporate tax and stuff.
Yeah.
So I'm curious because a lot of companies are based out of Utah. Is there like tax benefits to being a business in Utah?
Because I have a couple of friends that actually left New York because it was such a bad situation for them tax wise.
Yeah. Well, especially if you live in New York because you got to pay state tax. Then if you live in the city for income tax, you got to pay city income tax.
Yeah.
Florida has no income tax.
Yeah.
Or, excuse me, state income tax.
Everybody moved to Florida with us.
So, speaking of, is Vivijay on here? Vivijay is not on here, but Vivijay, I noticed, is, if he sees this later, I noticed a post in our Facebook family group that he's going to be in Boynton Beach in the next week or two.
Oh my gosh.
You need to send us a message because we're only like 15 minutes from Boynton Beach.
Yeah.
So we can get together.
Let's go hang out.
Parrothead Renee said, I took a course on traditional Chinese medicine, which included essential oils. Don't use too much lavender. It could be a libido killer. Give me that lavender back, please. You can't have that anymore.
What is the opposite of fact is what Joe's will be searching for.
Chris said, I have a big bag of rendered beef tallow, the original essential oil.
Oh, heck yes.
I have a bag in my freezer that I still have to render, but the other ones are in the freezer, like, already done.
It's amazing.
Melanie said, how often do you allow yourselves treats? I received my keto crate and gained 4 pounds. I've never to treat. I'm stressed.
Okay, well, first of all, don't stress. You'll find that balance that works for you. We usually try to limit our treats to Fridays. Is usually like
that's our dessert day.
Fridays is usually our dessert day. So like other things that are in the crate that are like nuts or a nut butter or like a beef stick, the pork belly, that kind of things, we kind of incorporate into our meal. But if it comes to a sweet treat, we try to limit it to Fridays. Yeah, it's like our dessert day.
Ice cream is usually Fridays, or if we're doing some kind of a cake or something like that, is Fridays. I mean, little thing. It for a lot of it depends on what it is too. Like a smart cake, I have no problem indulging in as much.
But they're like calories almost.
No calories and like even very small total carbs. But the heavier things and stuff like that, like the dessert bars and things like that, I just, no more than one a day, one every couple of days.
Yeah.
Chris said I freeze the tallow and cut it into cubes. Yeah. What I do is I rendered all my beef tallow down for my briskets, and then I pour it into like fat bomb molds. Like I have a lot of different ones, but I use the ones that are shaped like a granola bar. And it makes it like just a bar. It's like a kind of like a keto brick, but it's a little bit. It's not as deep.
I always think of
money.
I
freeze them all.
I always think of gold bars.
Yeah. Debbie said it's bacon grease and essential oil.
Absolutely. It should be. Put a little back behind your ear.
Gigi Girl says, my car has the gas tank on the passenger side. I can't get used to that. All gas tanks should be on the driver's side.
I agree. Because I'm the driver.
Your gas tank's on the driver's side.
And I have to, yeah, I know. I mean, I know now. But like, I think that should be standard. Right? Because the driver's the one that's going to get out and pay for the gas, right?
Yeah.
For the most part.
Well, unless you have kids.
Right. But I mean, for the most part. Even so.
I was talking to somebody at church today. He's like, yeah, I've decided that, like, I've hired somebody to do my lawn, like one of my neighbor kids, and we're going to hire somebody to clean the house. And I'm like, your boys are still young. He's like, what does that mean? I'm like, that's what you have kids for.
Yeah.
Like, to cut your grass, to help clean the house, to fold the laundry.
It can be challenging to enforce that.
Colleen said, I love tallow. I use it for face moisturizer.
I have never used it for face moisturizer, but I should try that and just see what happens.
Okay, so he said moink is moo oink.
Cow, like something combined with cow and pig. Is it like a turducken? Ooh, yes. Debbie likes the Rock. Down in Fraggle Rock. I love Fraggle Rock.
Debbie said, I love the old Muppet Show, The Two Old Men.
Oh, yes. The two old guys that used to have a commentary on everything.
Lisa said, lavender is a libido killer. I'm out. Thanks, but no thanks. Vivijay, Boink Balls. There you are, Vivijay. Vivijay, you need to send us a message so we can, I'm looking at the wrong camera.
I know, me
too. You need to send us a message so we can hook up with you when you get down to Boynton Beach.
Well, he may not want to hook up with us, but it's happening.
Slap6 said most of the missing Disney shows are supposed to be coming in the next couple of years. For example, Mighty Ducks will be there in July. The rest of Light Sucks July 2021.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least I figure they must be going to add to it.
Oh my gosh. Chris said, Lisa, maybe I can slip some lavender to Miriam and she'll leave me alone for more than a day. That's why you have 6 kids.
She's irresistible.
Melanie said, no, he's saying that he's irresistible to her.
I know, that's what I mean.
Melanie said, you don't need to overload the dryer. It takes too long to dry. Clothes need room to move around. Oh, true. I agree. The problem is just like, by the time you've got a load in the washer and then a load into the dryer, there's 5 more loads behind it in our house.
We use too many clothes. That's it.
We once had a challenge. We actually sat down and added up, like, who uses the most clothes.
Yeah.
And because it was like, who's causing all of this laundry? Because I will wear like whatever I'm wearing like during the day, that'll become work clothes for the next day.
We did find, what was it, Pastor, that said that like you could put your jeans
in you shouldn't wash your jeans all the time. You should stick them in the freezer to kill all the germs.
I had never heard that before.
Yep. Vivid J said, I have the classics Muppet Shoe episodes on DVD. I got them bootleg from some website several years ago.
Nice. Those are so good. They're fun.
Eileen said a lot of the shows they hold are in the vault for PR. They make a big deal about it when they open the vault. I know.
I remember like being frantic to get different like movies because they were like, we're putting it in the vault and you're never going to have access to it.
See, Melissa said Last Blood was good.
Good.
It just wraps it up. Heather said we binge watched The Marvelous Mrs.
Maisley. I have not seen that yet, but I really want to watch that.
Denise said my friend and I go thrift store hopping. I've got good thrift store hauls.
Ooh, I like that.
Yvette said, why do messages get retracted? I think somebody just decides they don't like what they posted. Chris said Oscar is one of the best movies.
I think it's one of the best movies ever. Yes, I agree. It's so good. That, and I also like the movie Clue. I don't know why that came up to my mind. Oh, because Tim Curry's in both of them.
Janice said frankincense essential oil is awesome. One of the gifts given to Jesus at birth. Of course, everybody knows that.
Oh my gracious. So I have a frankincense story.
Okay. Not too long because we got to get caught up.
We went with his mom to like up in upscale New York. Where is it that like the A-frame is?
Livingston Manor? No, not Livingston Manor. Up in South Fallsburg.
Holy macaroni and cheese. That one priest was swinging the frankincense around like, oh my gosh. Like he was fogging the place. I thought I was going to die of frankincense. Gracious.
Okay, see now Parrothead said, Renee said, sandalwood is one scent that's supposed to boost your libido. I can't remember off the top of my head, but I believe jasmine is another. Go get a bunch of that stuff for yourself. Eileen said, I use sausage and add heavy cream cheese. Tara asked about a sausage and gravy recipe.
Oh my gosh.
Anthony makes really good sausage and gravy.
Butt kiss.
Molly said, what fat do you mix with keto chow?
Butter.
Use butter. Butter is better.
Butter is the bestest.
Tara said, it makes me nervous, but I'll give it a shot. I'm doing the keto chow biscuits to go with it. The keto chow biscuits are good. Yvette said, I like keto chow with cream the best. I've used the butter a couple times. Yeah, obviously heavy cream is going to be awesome
tasty
in keto chow. It makes it super thick. It makes it super delicious. But
great
it's
ice
also
cream.
Higher in carbohydrates, which I don't want to add those 3 to 4 carbs on top of everything.
But the ice cream is really awesome.
It makes really good ice cream. Let's see. Slapstick said I made sausage gravy with keto chow, air fryer biscuits, sausage grease, salt, cream, and xanthan gum.
Ooh, yum.
When you're making a gravy, try cognac flour. I bet you'll like it better.
It's time to play the music. It's time to light the lights. It's time to meet the Muppets. You've scrolled it, all right? Whatever.
I know.
On the Muppet Show tonight.
Erica said, so shopping, I found out earlier this year they sell a Blockbuster game for guest movies.
What? Really?
Keto Mom wants to know if you have a song for 12 days of serving.
I do not.
Anne said adult bookstores are great for directions.
It's so awkward, though, if you have to go in there for something.
Tara said, why can't I find a recipe for Joe's Keto Chow Cream Pie? Chris, where do the contest entries get hidden? It's on our website, Tara. Look up chocolate cream pie / Keto Chow. Let's see. Miriam said, when I went to Florida when I graduated from high school, I thought I was going to fall off the side of the world because there were no mountains.
No, it is flat. If you are
largest mountain is the garbage dump.
Exactly. If you are in any kind of elevation, it means that you are on top of a trash heap.
Chris said, no, we're just really industrious and junk. Like why all the businesses moved to Utah.
Oh, no. You guys are the bestest. I think they found out that like Chris and Miriam live there and everybody wants to move there to be by them.
Erica said, we don't have mountains here, but we got pretty sand and some hurricane parties.
Exactly. Heather's got cornfields. It's beautiful.
I still don't know what the moo oink is, Heath.
I think we're going to find out when he does a video.
Okay. Parrothead Renee said they used to sit outside with oysters on the grill waiting for a storm to come in.
Ooh, nice.
Chris said, I'm so far behind on comments, I'm not even trolling today. That's because we talk too much.
I know, shut up.
Slapstick said, there's some things in a keto crate I won't even eat, like the Good Fats bar and the Atkins bar. Day one of keto crate, I always have a little extra. The Good Fats bar, you're not missing anything.
Ugh. Except for moon sand.
Oh, Vivijay is here now. We have to see if he can squeeze some time in to see you. We're only there a little more than a day.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't want to take away time from your family. Oh, my gracious.
KJ said, I canceled Keto Crate after the first month because I'm not responsible enough to have that many treats in the house.
You know what? Like, know yourself.
Yep.
That is a good thing. If it doesn't work for you or you think you're going to have a problem with it, don't add layers of crazy to your life.
Okay, he said, Joe, moo plus oink. Beef wrapped in bacon.
Ooh.
Nice.
But you got to get the bacon super crispy.
Yes.
Rockport is still rebuilding.
Tara said, I remember from another box, I can't wait to go for a hike and reward myself with yumminess.
That's a good way to do it, too, if you decide that you're going to, enjoy all of the contents of the snacks. But like on an adventure, on a vacation, we bring ours a lot if we travel. That's when we kind of enjoy those. Yvette
said I do 1, maybe 2 loads of laundry a week. We're lucky we can do 2 in a day.
Can I just come and live at your house? We have so much laundry that we've actually contemplated like living like a nude life. I think it would just be easier.
Let's see. We're almost caught up. Parrothead Renee said, I'm kind of lucky, just me, so my laundry is 1 load of scrubs and workout clothes and 1 load of doggy blankets.
Aww. Oh, I like Chris's emojis.
Yeah, because I said we're almost caught up.
Oh, that Lang Lang for boost. I've heard that essential oil is good.
Janice said, fix your mic very nasally. Sounds like Fran Dresser loud.
Ooh, sorry.
Chris said, how many Heathers do we have here? Sheesh.
Sage, cinnamon bark. Ooh, patchouli oils.
Let's see. Lisa said, sandalwood noted. Thanks. I have a bottle, but I think I'm going to order a bucket.
Ah, that's cute.
Parrothead Renee say, the trash heap, Fraggle Rock, the trash heap has spoken. Heather said, we sit in the front yard and look for tornadoes. Welcome to the Midwest.
Yeah, but you have the Wizard of Oz.
Ed said, when we come down to Florida, we're going to come visit, always trying to get away from our family.
Aw, well, we would love to have you as part of our family and visit us.
Chris said, not almost caught up. Don't delude yourself. Heather said, just fill the dog and me, not much laundry anymore.
Heathers are taking over the world, and what a great world it is turning out to be.
And Chris, I'm caught up. Because
Woo-hoo!
It says it's not official yet, but I'm going to Cape Canaveral, Florida, the end of July on a business trip. Maybe I can find out what Wawa is. Chris said, like a plaque of Heathers.
A plague.
A plague. Oh, I'm sorry. D-Daz said, I'm a little late here, but once again, I'm with Rachel. I love fabric softener fragrances, but if Rachel's willing to use the balls and let go of fabric softeners, so will I.
Let's go balls. Let's go balls out on this.
Okay, we're caught up. Before they decide to make it go further and let Chris start like trolling us, we're going to wrap up today's live stream because we've been up since 3 a.m.
Thank you guys so much.
We still have to eat dinner.
For hanging out with us.
Yes. So that's going to be today's live stream. Tomorrow we're going to be back on at 5 o'clock Eastern time. Let us know on our blog and in the comments section, like what you guys do for the 12 days of serve.
Yeah, exactly. And we kind of talked about it on Keto on the Couch. You'll see tomorrow. But I don't want you guys to think like we're saying, hey, share how you're serving because you're, I'm going to pump myself up. That's not it at all. It's just that what you do to serve others, the ideas and the creativity that you have, it gives great ideas to other people. And some of the serve things that you guys have already shared, people at church have even come up to me and said like, oh my goodness, I saw this is an idea. This person had this is an idea. This person, I'm totally stealing that idea and I'm going to do that and serve others in that same way. So you're giving everybody some really great creative ideas for serving.
Right. Well, that is tonight's episode, guys. We will see all of you tomorrow.
We love you.
Bye.